are back. Man, I missed that intro.
We need a new intro.
Why?
Because I was 332 pounds in that shit.
Yes, but some of that is classic Pondo. But if we can get new footage,
Classic
I will.
fat ass.
We're
I
not.
will happily mix it up.
Look at your faces. You've lost so much weight. You're doing so well. I have to tell him because I've struggled with my weight too, so I know how it feels. But Pondo, you're looking slim and trim, friend.
3 more pounds and I've lost 100.
Nice.
Oh, then a bunch of us have to get tattoos.
Yeah.
We promised.
Wait, what? No, wait, what?
Well, I don't know if you're part of it, but Pondo put out a post on Facebook when he was doing his weight loss that if he lost 100 pounds, would people get a tattoo? And I was one of the many people, Rob obviously wasn't, who said they would. And Pondo was very concerned that I hadn't been tattooed before, but I have, so I had to tell him it's going to be okay. I'll be okay.
Nobody cares about that dumpster tramp stamp that you got on the back, right?
I don't have a tramp. How dare you?
Oh. I thought that's what it was. I'm sorry. That was somebody else. It was somebody else.
5 tattoos, but no tramp stamps. And I don't plan on getting one because I've had a child.
Yeah.
Joe does, though. Joe's got several tramp stamps.
Oh, yeah. All lined up.
Yeah. There's one. There's an extra. There's another one under it.
All on the back. They go around the hips.
And one of them is a picture of Tramp. From
Lady.
Joe can draw Jamie's tattoo of me.
I would love that.
Oh, yes. Wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say when.
3 more pounds.
When?
Oh, God. Well, that's pretty close.
That is Pondo, I'm so proud of you. You know that.
Well, congratulate my surgeon. He was awesome.
Well, it's a decision you made to get healthier. That's awesome.
And it was hard work getting to where because it took me 6 months to get to where I am to get the surgery, and then I had it October 17th. So I was 332 pounds. By October 17th, I was 317 pounds. And today, I am 235 pounds.
Damn.
That's amazing.
See, that surgery is just a portion of it. You still have to maintain it, and that's the discipline.
That's right. And if you guys remember, my 2 goals was extra large t-shirts. I'm in 2X right now. And the other one was that god-awful Harry Potter ride that I've been kicked off 4 times. I got to ride it. I wrote it.
I see that.
And you made a post about that, and it was very honest and very heartfelt. And just to share that you'd been kicked off the ride. And while I myself haven't been kicked off a ride, my heart broke, and I had to show the video even to my husband of when you were looking up, you were sitting in the seat and looking up at the attendant, like, do I make it? And they were like, yeah. And just the smile. And it was just, it's a great video. And I had to show my husband, and I was just like, I was almost crying. So it was just.
And I watched 2 people while I was in line get kicked off, and I felt for them. I felt for him so much. I'm like, get out of here, fat ass. I'm on the ride. Get out of here.
Such empathy. Such No. Something before, like, we've been on a bit of a hiatus before we get into talking about a lot of stuff. I wanted to say one of the reasons we haven't been able to get together is because Pondo has been going to Japan, and I thought maybe we could take a few minutes and talk about, Pondo could share some Japan stories with us, because there's been more than one trip. Like, I don't even know how many there has been.
3 total so far.
That was 2023, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, this last one, I took Violent J with me, and he managed me, and we got jerseys. We were Team 2 Wicked, which, before I die, I have teamed with Violent J, and I won the Big Japan Deathmatch Championship belt. So, I mean, and then 2024, because the show where I won the belt was in 2023. Then I did 3 shows in 2024. So I've already wrestled in Japan in 2024.
Oh,
I won that belt. I lost that belt. Who cares? I'm still a champion. That's the way it goes. And then I got a girlfriend. I got a girlfriend in 2020.
better than a belt.
That's better than a belt. That's better than a belt.
Oh, yay!
There she is.
Yay.
Question then: how did you guys meet?
Yeah.
She is also a valet, and we was on a show together, and she was managing another guy, which I thought might be the boyfriend. So as respectfully as I could, I went and shook everybody's hand. Hey, how you doing? I shook hers, and it was like an awkwardness of, hey, how's it going? And then when I left, it was the same awkwardness. And then she added me on Facebook, and she was having trouble with vaping. And you guys know how I'm about trying to help people with their addictions, and I'm just a helpful guy. And I told her that the way that I got off foods that I wasn't supposed to be eating was watch Godzilla films. So I told her, I said, watch Godzilla films. And she did do that. And then Godzilla -1 was playing near her. And I said, I don't even care if we sit a seat apart. Let's go watch Godzilla and take your mind off the vape. And it wasn't maybe 2 minutes. She was sitting in the same chair I was. And I was like, hey, I'm in, guys.
Did you share popcorn? Infamously?
I bought popcorn, and
were you a gentleman with the popcorn?
Well, as gentle as I could with myself, because I didn't want to get a paper cut.
Well, not the popcorn thing.
Yeah, put that hole in the bottom of the popcorn tub, and I'm like, I know you're hungry. Just keep eating.
You get extra butter.
Take your mind off the vaping.
Butter's there for a reason.
Butter. Robert.
That butter will take your mind off the vape.
Exactly.
So helpful.
Just ignore the gagging sounds.
Aw, so gross.
Why
And
is
that? That explains the post about Godzilla bringing you guys together. I saw
Thank
that.
you, Godzilla.
Yeah. Aw.
Thank you, Godzilla.
Godzilla.
So now, next time I go to Japan, you guys might have saw the picture of where Godzilla is huge on the top of the building.
Yep.
I'm going to go visit that again and call Electra, and then together we are going to thank you, Godzilla.
And then they'll both eat popcorn.
And then we'll you know what? At this point, we don't need the popcorn. We'll go straight to the butter.
Ooh,
There you go.
How's that?
romance.
Romantic motherfucker. I'm like, we could spend money on popcorn, or you can just take the butter. You know,
Jesus.
Decisions.
decisions.
It's nice to see nothing has changed since the time.
I tell everybody it's 3 polite Canadians and 1 trash mouth me.
That's the whole show.
That's the beautiful part of Pondo is you don't have to guess about Pondo.
Oh,
That's right.
There.
The only thing you have to guess is what he's going to have to say next.
Exactly.
are
Okay,
you prepared?
wait.
He does.
And with these fancy ass headphones, if I watch Serbian film and I listen really close,
This.
Mm-hmm.
see
Joe
all 3 of your
is gonna get
faces.
sick. Joe is going to get sick. He's sensitive, Pondo.
But he watched the movie, didn't he?
We all did.
You need that surround sound in Serbian.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
You need the full.
You need that surrounding Hyman break.
Yeah. You can hear the pop.
That's right.
Jeez.
It sounded like that. It was,
I'm the only one who had a hymen out of all you guys. That's appalling.
So now let's back a little bit when we
Yeah,
were talking
let's go
about Japan,
before the hymen talk.
and let's get to this moment right here.
Yeah.
that is when I won the belt right there.
That's your first time winning that one?
Yes. So I was very nervous about if I could wear it around my waist. So this is right after I won it. So I didn't even attempt. That way I didn't look really crazy. That's why I'm holding it in the air like that. But the next day, well, actually, when I got to the hotel, I put the damn thing on my waist and like, all right, this is a thing. I'm gonna be able to do this. So the first time I put it around my waist, and as soon as I held my arms up, it popped off like a fucking bullet. But
you only had one snap though, didn't you?
yeah, no. I had 4, but the next 2 nights I went to 2, and it was just fine. But 4 was too much. I mean, that was like a belt boner, just boing right off. But we figured it out.
This is the most iconic photo. Like, this needs to be on a shirt.
We should put that in the intro.
Yeah,
Right?
because I'm smaller. I'm not.
And this is a big moment. Excuse me, if this is the first time you've won this belt, what's the official title of the belt? What is the
Big Japan Deathmatch Championship? It has only been held by
that?
Huh?
Did JT Cruz ever win that? No.
I don't think JT Cruz ever held that title.
Because I avoided wrestling JT Cruz because I knew he would take the damn thing. So, then washer and dryers are fiending for some more JT Cruz.
JT Cruz has often been invited to Japan.
Yeah. But
always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
That's right. But that's right, Joe.
Last time Pondo was on his plane to Japan, he was right next to a dryer going, oh, almost JT.
Almost.
Got more pop.
The dryer did.
That was just the noise it was making.
I honestly think a dryer might get a huge pop. Any kind of utensil like that might get a huge pop in a ring.
If you throw someone into it, yeah.
Exactly. What you could do with a dryer.
That counts as a death match. Throw someone in the dryer.
They steal a lot of socks. They steal a lot of socks, them dryers.
That's right.
There's always one missing.
Do laundry at the same time. I mean.
See, I figured that out. I buy a big pack of 30 black socks. There's no left, there's no right, and they're all black. So I don't know if any of mine are ever missing.
That's okay.
That's black. That's a good. I need underwear that are yellow in the front and brown in the back.
Oh my god!
Then I don't have to worry about.
Are you?
Then I don't have to wash them. I just
right. It's the whole Deadpool.
Electra is so lucky. Butter and unwashed underpants. Wow.
If I was to drop butter on those underwear, you'd never
know. No.
You wouldn't know.
What if you dropped them on the brown spot?
That's right. Well, then you would know. Then you would know.
Looks like you have a health condition.
Is that butter on that shit?
Literally.
So you guys saw that Terrifier 3 is almost finished, right?
It's gonna be a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Christmas movie.
I think that's a nice change. We were gonna on the show we kind of talked about we want to talk about movies we liked in 2023, but also anticipating in 2024, and I think that definitely has to top or like very close to the top for some people of
you know the cool part about that is we had him on here before he blew up.
Yeah.
Do you know how much more difficult? You know how much more difficult that would be right now?
Oh. Yeah.
We got him at Shitty Grinch movie.
Yep.
In between just to clarify, in between Terrifier 1 and 2, 2 hadn't been released yet. Yeah, and he was so candid and so wonderful. I hope he's still a wonderful guy. I don't know.
He is. I saw him at a convention, but
oh, good.
But we got the inside scoop on the Chris Jericho. Remember that was told first. That was told first on this show.
Yes, Chris Jericho is Terrifier 2, but you have to go watch the end credits. Because when I first watched Terrifier 2, I texted Pondo. I'm like, where the hell's Chris Jericho? And he's like, keep watching the credits. It's in
and after Chris Jericho, there's more credits. You guys please remember, right?
Yes. You donated to the GoFundMe, and your name is in there.
And Kevin Kennedy goes about this slow all the way up. Just like
See, that's cool because I donated to the Paranormal Activity one. And if you go on the Blu-ray, and it's like, what the frack was that?
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw that in the theater.
Yep. But yeah, literally, it just flies by because there's a million names.
Well, they had a million names like bullshit paranormal and this is stupid paranormal, but thank God they came up with Paranormal Activity.
Yes.
The first one wasn't so bad.
Whatever.
I just didn't. When I saw it in the theater, there was these teen girls that started screaming near the end, and I'm like, "Shut up!" I'm trying to enjoy this and watch it, but they wouldn't stop screaming.
I would run you down for watching that in a theater, but I went to Skidamarink in the damn theater.
I know. I still haven't watched that after what you said.
And you are the lucky one.
Well, because you made a Skinamarink 2, if people remember, and Pondo just filmed like a toilet and other weird things and then put creepy...
Same movie, only way, way shorter.
Yes, I got the gist.
Do you know what's really weird?
What?
Is right when you started talking about that film last year. Was it last year or the year before now?
Skidamarink.
Anyway.
I think it was last year.
Yeah, Skidamarink.
Yeah.
It was right before everybody's septic broke.
Yeah. But I got a weird friend request from this lady. And so I always message back. It's like, hey, have we ever met? She goes, no, I see you're in the film business. Just thought we'd chat. She goes, I've done film too, blah, 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 blah. And I'm in Skidamarink. And it's like, wait, what? I know that name.
Delete.
Let me clarify. The back of her was in that. She was sitting on, if it was the mom or the daughter had some running scenes, but was it the mom?
Well, I'd assume it was an adult who contacted Rob that he'd
Yeah, I'm gonna find out right now.
Yeah.
But
well, no, because it's mostly focused on two children in the movie, isn't it? And I doubt Rob would be like, "Hey, child, what's up?"
And then Chris Hansen walks in and says, "Have a seat right there. Have a seat right there, Rob.
Yeah.
Come with me, Rob." Oh, Michael here says, "What do you all know about Late Night with the Devil? My son wants to watch it."
It's that guy who was in the Boogeyman, and he had all the dots in the Suicide Squad. He had all those little dots on him. I don't know the actor's name.
Oh, that guy.
Indian dude. He's an Indian dude.
He's one of those character actors where everybody recognizes him, but nobody on the planet knows his name.
Right.
Yeah, and he hosted the Fangoria Awards on Shudder last year too.
Why did he do it? Because of the Boogeyman?
I don't know. I didn't pick
he was in that movie for 3 fucking minutes.
In Boogeyman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't because he was a patient in that. He was the.
But did you guys see Godzilla -1 yet?
Oh yeah.
You haven't, Jamie? Joe, you
I don't
haven't?
watch Godzilla movies.
No.
Sorry.
It's on my list.
This is one of the better Godzilla movies that everybody enjoyed, though, James.
Okay. When did it come out?
November.
Okay, so it's pretty recent.
I went and watched it while I was in Japan. Just couldn't understand, no subtitles, but I watched it in Japan.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, but just the feeling of watching it in Japan is way better.
Exactly.
It's nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
Godzilla is?
Godzilla -1 for best visual effects.
First Godzilla movie you will ever see nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
You know what's scary though? You look at movies like Avengers Endgame that had $200 million for effects. This movie's total budget was $15 million. And its effects rival, if not pass, stuff like Endgame.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm sorry.
Rob, have you seen it?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. And that scene in the water still blows me away with him going under the boat and then him chasing the boat.
Yeah.
Right?
Godzilla, that's not nice.
They're visually stunning.
So now that I've lost weight, there is a thing in Japan where you can zip line into Godzilla's mouth. You can look it up.
Of course you can.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, we want footage or pictures. Like we want to see that.
All right.
Of course there will be.
You know there'll be pictures. You know I'll be like selfie in it.
Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah, it hasn't. I don't know if it's been released yet.
Let me see here. 2023.
Yeah, I think it's still.
So it might be out. Let me just go down here and check. When was release date? August 22nd, 2024. So yeah. Oh wait, that's in Argentina.
Everything's a little bit takes a little bit more time in Argentina. I assume. I don't.
Rated R for violent content, some gore, and language. A live television broadcast in 1977 goes horribly wrong, unleashing evil into the nation's living rooms.
Oh, speaking of evil. Oh man, what's the name of this movie? Evil Inside. What the heck? Man, I watched a really good one that had The Evil Within.
It's not Speak No Evil, is it?
No, fuck no.
That was a great movie.
You talking about fucking Clint Howard?
No, that's a totally different movie.
Oh, here we go. Michael said it comes out in March. It streams on Shudder in April, I believe.
Yeah.
What's the Clint Howard one? Oh,
I've seen it too, and I know what you're talking about. I'm looking at
Evil Speak.
Evil Speak. Yeah. Where his dog, they kill his dog, and then he.
That's John Wick.
No. His dog also dies in this one too. I know all the dog dying movies. Trust me.
Evil Speak. I don't see that on IMDb.
Just look
Evil
up Clint.
Speak. I just met Clint Howard, man. It was a moment for me.
Oh, no way. That's another guy that's been in everything.
He has.
Clint Howard, yeah.
I saw.
I don't recommend Ice Cream Man though. That one's not that great.
Oh, come on now. Macaulay Culkin's in that.
No, he's not. He just looks like Macaulay Culkin.
It is Macaulay Culkin.
It is not.
Look up IMDb.
I'm looking up the evil one.
Oh.
Because he gets kind of possessed, and he because he's so upset that his dog died, and he's been hanging out in the church basement. I know which one you're talking about.
Who, Macaulay Culkin or?
No, Howard Macaulay.
I still remember the story Clint Howard told about meeting George Lucas for the first time.
Oh, tell that.
Yeah, he went up and started speaking to him, and George basically quoted the episode of Star Trek he was in as that kid.
How cool.
And he was just kind of blown away.
I know.
Clint Howard has been in a lot of effing movies, so it's taking me a bit.
Everybody Nathan is messaging us, but it's not coming up online.
We got dead air, everybody.
Well, why don't we talk about the horror movies we enjoyed in 2023?
All right. It's not a horror movie, but have you guys seen Sisu? Sisu.
Oh, that's the poster with the guy with the knife.
Yes.
I've not seen it, but I want to.
If not, all three of you need to find that, because that is my favorite movie of 2023.
Can you spell it again?
Really?
Sisu.
Okay, I'll look it up.
So good.
Nathan, our buddy from Australia, is messaging, but for some reason it's not coming up.
Good day, mate.
Because he just messaged me. He goes, "Are you guys live or is this a recording?" And I said, "No, we're live."
We're live.
He goes, "Are my messages not coming up?"
It is called Evil Speak. It's all one word.
Yeah, the Clint Howard one.
Yeah, he casts spells on his tormentors through his computer to get revenge.
How old is this movie?
Oh crap! I just lost it on here.
I watched it as a kid, so it's got some good titties in it for a kid. I probably rubbed one out to the chick. Not gonna lie.
It's from 1981.
Why is that? Ooh, I was young.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Guys in it. It's kind of a sad movie. One of the ones I liked in 2023 was No One Will Save You. I got kind of scared of alien movies. It makes me anxious. But this is about a home invasion, and it's not a robber. It's this lately lives by herself, and I don't want to spoil why she lives by herself, kind of isolated. And these aliens start wanting to invade her house, and she has to defend herself. And it's a, if you haven't seen it, like I was more anxious because it has aliens, but it's really well done. It has a bit of a wonky ending, but the rest of the film is really good. When Evil Lurks. I haven't seen that one, but that one I heard really good things. That's on a lot of.
I was blown away from. It's a foreign film. You got to read the subtitles, but the gore in this thing is top notch.
It's a zombie film.
I don't. No. It's not. I don't want to give nothing away. Just watch the film. A couple of things happen that doesn't happen in a long time. So we will talk about this the next episode of the Figure Gore. But all three of you, that is your challenge. Sizu and When Evil Lurks. So good. Both of them so good.
I am writing them down.
Yeah, me too. Another one.
Joe never writes shit down. Joe
has a good memory.
Do you have a good memory, Joe? You didn't weed it out?
Weed it.
No. Like you, I've been hitting the head a lot of times.
That's right.
I've actually got a buddy doing films. I'm going to see if I can get links so we can watch them and rate them on here that are right up your alley, Pondo. They are gore heavy, but they're so much fun.
I'm so happy to hear you that.
Right?
For so long, this movie is so good, and it was like the blandest story ever. But now you're talking about the goriest stories, so I'm good with that.
Speaking of gore, another one I liked in 2023 was Eli Roth's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I liked it too.
That actually, it was first kind of introduced when Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez made those double Grindhouse features. There was previews in the middle.
Yeah.
And that was one of the most popular previews. And the film hadn't been made, and that was many years ago. So he finally made that movie. It's really fun. There's some good gore. There's a turkey scene. There is a turkey scene. There's a turkey scene. Don't want to spoil that, but that was another one. And I was quite surprised because sometimes you were like really anticipating a film, and that one lived up to the hype. So, and I think that's coming out on Shudder this weekend or the next
time for Thanksgiving.
Well, yes, not timing, but if you want to.
Nathan messaged me on my Facebook, and he said what he said was, "Good day, all. Congrats to the weight loss on the championship."
Yeah.
Here, I'll read it verbatim. Congrats on the weight loss, the championship, and the misses. Pondo, you smooth fucker.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
where Foster's is Australian for beer.
Yes.
Right.
Where can an Aussie watch the championship match?
Oh.
I'm the worst about computer shit. I haven't even seen it, but I don't know. That's a question for them deathmatch. Well, actually, Joe could probably find it quicker than what I could. Yeah.
If Joe finds it, we'll put it on the Figure Gore site, the Facebook page.
Yeah,
we'll
I'll definitely
shut down, but we'll find it.
There's a match I can find it.
Nathan's not the only one. Oh, you want to know what we were looking for? We have this TV show that was like Cops. You guys know the show Cops?
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
It was called Live PD.
Oh,
and
I've heard of that.
I accidentally made it on that show.
Of course you did.
And we cannot find. I know that it's on there because every fucking holiday they'd have a 24-hour marathon and people would write me and say, "Hey, I saw you on Live PD." But yeah, I didn't commit a crime. It didn't go anywhere. The cop thought I was doing something I wasn't doing, but we cannot find the clip anywhere.
It's like a routine traffic stop.
No, okay. I'll give you the scenario. So
did he ask if you have any firearms?
Drugs. He did ask if I had drugs. So
ask if the brass knuckles were loaded.
He did. He did. And I said, yes, sir, they are. And he said, okay, you're free to go. You're free to go.
Move along.
So I was delivering pizza for this place called Pizza King. You guys remember when I was working there? And I drove past this woman who smiled at me real big, and I thought, that was weird that she smiled. I get down the road and I look in my rearview mirror and she's calling me back. So I rushed, and I got my pizza delivered. And then I rushed back to where she was, and I'll be damned, she was still walking. And so I pulled over and I rolled my window down. I said, was you trying to motion me back? And she said, yeah, did you have a cigarette? And I was like, oh, that's all she wanted was a fucking cigarette. I'm like, no, I don't smoke. And then she said, well, do you have anything? And I'm like, no, I don't do none of that either. And then she said, well, me and my girlfriend have a room at the Wayfair Motel. Why don't you come by and visit? Well, I went to work. I fucking clocked out. So then I went to the Wayfair Motel. And I'm climbing up the steps to the room where she told me to go. And there's a huge black man sitting in front of that room. So I passed the room like that's not where I was going. And I went back down to my car. And now I'm suspicious of everything. So I back up in this other parking lot. And I'm writing her and saying, hey, there's some dude in front of your room. What's going on? Next thing I know, a big camera light goes in front of my windshield, and there's a policeman knocking on my window, and he says, hey, what are you doing here? And I'm like, well, I told him the same story that I am with you guys. And he goes, well, I'm here now. Why don't you go ahead and go knock on the door? I said, did you not hear me? There's supposed to be 2 chicks up there, not some big black dude. No, I'm not going up there and knocking on the door. So then I see her walking on the balcony. I'm like, there she is right there. And the cop looks at her, he goes, hey, Brandy, come here.
Oh, no.
He
Not
knew her
good
by
that he knows her name.
he knew her by her name.
Yeah,
So then he's talking to me and he goes, well, just so you know, this is a pretty big drug-filled hotel. And then I caught what he's thinking. I'm like, look, I'll get out of the car. You can check everything you want. And then at that moment, he's like, okay, this guy ain't no ratings. So they left, but we can't find the clip nowhere. But it's out there because
we had one comment from a Electra Current going, interesting twist on Pizza Boy roleplay hour.
whoa. Whoa. She's a stalker. She's stalking me.
Is she? She's going to roll up to your window and ask you for a cigarette. I can see this in the future.
Those are the breadsticks I ordered.
Yeah, see?
That's right.
She's just like you.
I know. She's like, does this pizza come with butter? Maybe.
Butter-filled crust. There you go.
Right. That's right. Hold the cheese, please.
Oh. See, that's
What?
why we have Pondo on the show. We'll go up to a line and he'll just step right over it.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Pondo.
3 polite Canadians, 1 trash mouth Pondo. That's got to be what our T-shirt says. 3 polite Canadians and 1 trash mouth Pondo.
Oh, dude, that would be so cool.
That's right. Joe,
Or
are you on?
You could say that.
Are you in a different place, Joe?
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
We got a new place.
Yeah.
That was
Glad to
December
hear
1st of
that.
last year.
Glad to hear that, buddy.
That was another reason for a bit of delay, is trying
Yeah.
to get Joe something other than a box.
That's right.
Yeah.
We all we're such good friends. We all offered him to live in a box instead of us.
I offered Joe my hat and a cup and a violin.
And some butter.
No popcorn.
No
No popcorn.
Butter with everything, right?
violin.
Dollarama flavored butter.
Who needs a house when you got popcorn?
You're still at Dollarama, right, Joe? How much was the Labyrinth figures? Oh, am I not supposed to say that?
Oh, Labyrinth. I wish you were Labyrinth figures. It's
They were Princess Bride, weren't they?
Princess
Oh,
Bride,
yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Were they
$5.
$1?
$5.
But they didn't have Andre, right?
I know. It's the first thing I looked for.
Yeah,
$5 Canadian. That's like $1 American, right?
pretty much.
Pretty much.
You know, it's very weird that I go to Canada and I stop and I get a soda and a bag of chips, and then I figured out I spent $13.
Yeah. How do you think we
Jesus.
feel buying groceries and gas?
Yeah, I bet.
Ridiculous.
Everybody sees my videos and they're like, "Man, gas is so cheap there." I'm like, "No, motherfuckers, that's liters."
Yeah.
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 And the
Yeah, 'cause
exchange
in the US,
rate.
they charge by gallons.
Oh, I was just in Canada not too long ago. I filmed for Colin Hunter. I think Jamie knows Colin Hunter, right?
I've heard that name. What is he?
He's kayfabe news guy.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
He's doing a documentary called oh shit.
It's about a referee.
The ref didn't see it.
Yeah.
And it was his birthday dying wish that I was in this thing. So they brought me to Canada and he reffed one of my matches. And
Nice.
he left it bloody. He left the match bloody. So you can't be in a Pondo match and not.
Well, exactly.
Exactly. You can't get a Pondo book without blood. So being in a
That's
match.
right.
Oh,
That's right. But the premiere is in June, so I will let you guys know if you want to come out and check it out.
absolutely.
Yeah, let us keep us informed.
So
Absolutely.
last Halloween, Electra, she dressed as the Crow,
Oh,
and I
Nice.
told her that Rob's good friends with Rochelle Davis. Not only that we hung out with her and watched her eat donuts and shit like that.
Yes,
I haven't had that pleasure.
Did you, Joe? Did you hang out with her?
I don't think I was there.
Well, no, I know you wasn't there. I meant when Joe? You can't smoke weed before you get on this podcast. But anyway,
Nobody tells me.
the
yeah.
look sells it all. The look
This is the
sells it.
first time hearing that.
but she was very interesting. I'm pretty sure she's listening right now, but I heard a lot about scumbags that this girl's been around in
Yep.
less than an hour. So
Well, we all have our share of scumbags. I think.
yeah. I did learn a fact. I can tell the facts that she told us about, right, Rob?
I think so.
That she's never skateboarded in her life.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest things. I tease her about that so hard.
Yeah, I went back and I watched the scene, and I thought it was her all this time, but you can tell it's a little boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Really?
that's interesting. I can't skateboard either, so
me and
I
my
also have
brother,
to get a little boy to fill in.
me and my brother learned on skateboards this big when they first came out, right? And we got pretty good at it. And then they came out this big, and then I couldn't do a damn thing on the thing
'Cause
except
you're
fall
used
on
to a
my
skateboard.
ass. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
But no, any Q&A I have with her, the first thing I start out with is, so how much skateboard training did you have to go through for this film? And she always scowls at me. She always scowls. Oh, no, she's awesome. I love her to death. I got to find another reason to bring her back to Chatham.
Yeah.
You guys
That would
got
be fun back here.
yeah, you guys need to talk about your thing. You got Janice Blythe coming.
Right. To CK
Yes.
Expo. Oh,
That's right.
Bob, maybe say what CK Expo is in case people.
It is
tuning in for the
Chatham
first time.
Kent Comic Con. So if you are in the Chatham Kent area, come on up. Actually, you wouldn't know about this, Pondo, maybe, but we have 3 people from Degrassi Junior High coming, which is a huge.
You
Canadian
told
show.
me about that, but I don't even know what that is.
It is.
It
It's
is
like
the best show that was ever in Canada.
As far as I
Yeah.
knew, Degrassi is what Joe smoked before he got on this podcast.
Degrassi.
You got a new address, Joe. They'll never find you. Don't worry.
That's right. Shh.
It was a classic Canadian show they actually redid it, and there are newer episodes, but it's
Yeah,
a
they
lot of
did
people watched it, except for
Degrassi, The Next Generation. That's where Drake
Back in the
started.
80s.
yeah, Drake was in that one.
But it's something you guys all watch.
Rob did.
You know
I-
it?
Of course I do.
Electra
really?
knows that. Electra knows it. How do you
Exactly. It's that good of a show.
know? Oh.
There we go. Nathan is
Oh,
finally
there we go.
online. He had to go to YouTube.
I'm gonna educate you, Pondo.
I hear you.
Make sure he watches Degrassi Junior High, Degrassi High, and Degrassi: The Next
I
Generation.
need
Now,
to
let's not go crazy here.
No, we don't have time.
Don't worry, dude. There's only 5 seasons.
I didn't
Can
say the kids of Degrassi Street. I didn't go that far back.
That's true.
Can we not just watch Trailer Park Boys? Trailer Park Boys is so good.
Degrassi is way better.
But yeah,
There's
we have
no
3
way.
Oh, tons better.
Bubbles.
3 people from Degrassi coming. Joey and Caitlin and Mr. Radich, who was the principal of the school. So all 3 of them are coming. And what we're doing is we're trying to see if we can have a screening Friday night of the series finale. It's called School's Out. And then Pat, Stacy, and Dan, who play those characters, are going to do like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 where they're going to talk over top of the film and kind of bash it. And,
Cool.
You know what I still have at my house?
he says, don't do it. It's horrible. Oh, wait. I mean, great.
Nathan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nathan. I can tell already. I've never heard of it. There's got to be something that smells.
Yeah, but you know what's in Australia? They have shows like Neighbors and shows like that. So
Wow.
Nathan has no room to talk.
What
The one
was
person-
what was the character's name again? Tell me.
The characters' name are Joey Jeremiah
Joey,
Caitlin.
Jeremiah, Caitlin,
and Mr. Radich.
and Mr. Radich, the principal. She is looking at me so confused. I am not watching your shit.
She probably watched The Next Generation, which is newer episodes and new characters. This was how it originally started. These are from the very original Degrassi.
Gotcha.
Nathan said, Nathan don't watch that horrible shit either.
That's right.
Well,
That's
dude,
right.
I hate her.
I'm a little sad
And you
you're going to
don't
be in
drink
Japan.
Foster's either.
Right. I'm a little sad you're going to be in Japan, but awesome at the same time because we're also bringing up Jeanette Goldstein, who played Vasquez in Aliens.
Oh, yeah. I met her already, though.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you? Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I met her, and here, I'll show you the picture.
Wasn't she also in Terminator 2?
Yes, she was. John
was,
Connor's foster mom.
Foster mom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And she was in Near Dark.
Oh, no,
Yes,
that's
she
not,
was.
You're no, I was thinking Alien. You're talking about the Vasquez, the one with the fast gun in Aliens, right?
Yeah, she's one of the Colonial Marines.
Oh yeah, no, never met her.
Oh, okay.
I met the here. I'll show you the pictures of the one I met. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Nathan said, okay, now that I can talk. Well, yeah. It's
Yeah. Aliens.
But yeah, Near Dark is my favorite vampire movie of all time.
I didn't like it.
Why?
I tried watching it because everybody was like,
Oh, we have technical issues. I don't know what's going on.
That's right.
Oh, there she is. She's
That's how
back.
it
I
happens.
didn't watch it because it came on Shudder and people were so excited because it's not an easy movie to find and it's expensive
not.
if you want to buy I don't even know if it's on Blu-ray. So I
It is.
watched
I have it.
and oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I watched it, but it just wasn't
The
my
end
favorite.
sucks. Like
Yeah.
I embrace that. It is like the worst ending of a film
Yeah.
I think I've ever seen.
All right,
But the rest
here's
of the movie.
there's
Oh, hang on
one.
second. Where is it? Boom.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's Frodo.
All right, that's one. You guys can keep talking. That way we
Oh,
don't
okay.
have
We'll
dead
keep talking.
space.
So yeah, we have Jeanette coming. We have 3 people from Degrassi coming. We have Janice Blythe coming from The Hills Have Eyes. She's been on here.
And but she couldn't make it last year, so
She got sick, yeah. So she's
Yeah,
coming
so-
this year. And we have Katie and Carissa Strain coming. They're actually locals, but they've been in Carrie. They're in a TV show called Scare Tactics, and they just wrapped their own production. They just finished their directorial debut at here. So
cool.
oh, and Nathan reposted this. Congrats on the weight loss, the championship, and the misses, you smooth fucker, Pondo. where can an Aussie watch the championship match? Yeah, Joe's going to look into that
I
so we
will
can get a
look
link.
into
Hey, Jamie, look who I met.
Is that
Doom,
Who is
doom,
that?
doom, doom, doom,
It's
doom.
I can't
Michael
tell.
C. Hall.
Oh, okay.
It's
Dexter. Yeah. I couldn't tell from the photo. Sorry.
And of course, without any coursing whatsoever, I met Clint Howard.
There he is.
that.
Such
And we
classics as The Ice Cream Man and Evil Speak.
Yeah, both of us were. That was
Evil
him.
Speak, Evil Speak is better if you're going to watch a Clint Howard film.
The one film I was getting to earlier, I have the poster now for you, Pondo. I think you will really like. It is
Oh.
called Here for Blood.
Wow, that guy looks badass.
And it is a take on the, babysitter trope,
Hmm. I
right?
take it he kills the babysitters.
No. What
Oh.
happens is this guy is a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend comes to him and says, look, I need to study for my exam. You have to go watch, Lindsay tonight or whatever her name is. I can't remember. So he is the one that gets told he has to go babysit when the evil cultists attack the house,
Oh, I like that twist.
right?
Yeah.
It is funny as hell. And really cool, it has a cameo by Dee Snider.
We're not going to take it.
I won't tell you any more about the film like that because that way you can watch it and figure it out for yourself, and it's so much fun. And
you
then
guys
he
know-
just
Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No. I insist. You go ahead.
You fucking Canadians are too
I haven't-
polite.
I was going to say Dee Snider is in
Sorry.
another
Right.
horror film, and I can't think of the title, what it is, but it's
Strangeland.
yeah, it's Strangeland.
Captain
Yeah,
Howdy. Captain Howdy.
it's a
Yep.
good movie. I have it.
And then Daniel, the guy who he did that one, he just wrapped filming in the Chatham jail here a new feature called Fresh Meat about influencers that break into the jail to YouTube video chat, but apparently somebody's still living there.
And they aren't happy to see them.
Right. And there are so many effects in this movie. There's a company here in Ontario called The Butcher Shop. And Carlos, the guy who runs it, is just amazing with those gore effects. He's done a whole bunch of films that I know of and a couple that I've been in. And he just kills it. So I think you will like him, Pondo.
I probably will.
I probably will. He likes his gore.
I do.
Exactly. That's why I know you'll like it.
Rob and Joe, were there any horror movies that stood out to you guys in 2023?
I didn't really watch many.
Oh, you're no help.
I know. That's all wrong.
So,
Yeah.
I'm so glad Joe's on this show. like I could have the conversation to a fucking tree like I would Joe. Like, Joe, did you like? Yeah, it was all right.
You didn't see Evil Dead Rise?
I loved Evil Dead Rise.
That was a good one. And also
That was
Renfield.
so good.
Renfield.
Yeah, I really
did
liked
not
Renfield too.
Oh, you guys got to see Nicolas Cage in that when he's a vampire. Oh my God.
Oh, I know the one that I watched, The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Oh, how was that? I haven't seen that one yet.
I didn't mind that one.
Started
got
off
mixed reviews.
very, very slow.
Okay.
It did.
Picks up at the end, but we're talking about 20, 25 minutes at the end it picks up, but it does pick up. It was
Okay.
all right.
What did you guys think of Exorcist Believer? I haven't watched it yet, but all I've been hearing people tell me is it's
I
not
actually
good.
did watch
I
that.
liked it.
Yeah,
It
I
was
did too.
awesome.
It was pretty good.
I will tell you, I don't think this is spoiling anything. Jamie and Joe, the special guests at the end, should I tell Rob or should I just not tell Rob?
Just say there. I would say there's one cameo we know, Ellen Burstyn.
Well,
From-
she's not a
from-
cameo. She's in the
She's
trailer.
in- yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she came back, but there's another cameo.
Yeah, this other bitch that I couldn't stand that I went to go see.
She has a puppy rescue. If we want to push. So, Joe, you did see The Exorcist. the
Yeah.
new one. Okay, what did you think of that one?
I thought it was pretty decent.
I did too.
So
I like
went.
the ending.
good.
I went to Halloween Horror Nights, and they
Yeah.
had
Ooh, been
they
there.
had
Fun.
they had the The Exorcist Believer house, which wasn't too bad.
Yes.
We didn't quite hear that. What was that?
I think one of Joe's kids is bugging him.
No, Sharon's being a.
Oh, it's his wife. Okay, I thought it was his daughter.
She's poking in. Gotcha. Oh, Nathan. Hey, Pondo. Have you seen Bad Boy Bubby?
Bad Boy Bubby.
Seems right up your alley.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's an Australian film. I've watched it, and yeah, it's very interesting.
What's it called? Bad Boy
Bubby. Here, I'll put that back up so you can copy it down.
Australian. Okay.
I can't remember where. I think Tubi or one of those
Free ones.
movie sites. It was on there when I watched it.
When in doubt, check Tubi. I find so
when
many
in doubt. And here's the thing about Tubi: when you're trying to find something and you search Ice Cream Man, where to watch, they don't list Tubi for some reason on Google. So you have to go to Tubi to see if it's on there or not. But 9 times out of 10, it is on there.
They have stuff I've never even heard of.
Nothing has the Warriors, though. I search for the Warriors all the time. You got to pay every time to watch the Warriors, which is not a bad thing because that's an awesome movie. Have you ever seen that, Jamie?
No, and I've been meaning to, so I'm going to watch it. I know.
Oh, more technical difficulty. She's on timeout.
That's right. That's right.
My parents were very strict when I was growing up, so I didn't see the Warriors.
So was mine, but HBO at my friend's house was awesome.
I was in Canada. I didn't have HBO.
Uh,
I don't know.
I didn't have Skinamax. None of that stuff.
the only problem with HBO at your friend's house is you had to be quiet while you was rubbing one out to the midnight movie.
Oh, dude, you know what I did? I was going out with a girl at one point. She's uber religious. Okay. Like her family is uber religious. Okay. To the point where they would come sit beside you and start doing little Bible readings. And it's like, what?
Nice.
So when we're first going out, I'm over at her place and we're watching The Exorcist because her parents are out. So what would be like the worst possible scene for someone to walk in on that movie?
The crucifix.
That's when they walked back home. That's when her parents came back home, is when that scene was on the television.
Of course it was.
They did not seem to like me much after that.
Oh, no, probably. He's a heathen. Oh, my goodness.
Why would you even watch that at somebody religious's house?
She wanted to watch it.
She had probably never seen it.
Oh, Jamie, come out and play. Mm-hmm.
You guys saw that I met that guy, right?
Which guy?
Oh,
come out and
David
play.
Patrick Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Nathan. I'm like, okay.
Nah,
Oh, David
Didn't mean
Patrick
Nathan.
Kelly, who is also from The Crow.
he is from The Crow.
Mm-hmm. T-Bird.
Yeah.
Let me see. The last one I know I watched, which I really enjoyed, even though I don't know the game, is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, okay.
That was not
It was all
bad.
right.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was all right.
Apparently there's a war going on beneath me.
Joe's wearing a Mickey Mouse hat. I don't know what's happening there.
It's all
There's
the
a-
Degrassi.
I liked Willy's Wonderland better than I did Five Nights.
Willy's Wonderland was great. Nicolas Cage with not a single bit of dialogue. That was awesome.
But isn't that kind of a waste of Nicolas Cage? I haven't seen it.
Nah,
he
if you
chewed
saw
up
the
scenery.
movie, you would understand. It was
Okay.
pretty
He
good.
chewed up the scenery anyway.
Well, he does, yes, but
Literally, that guy can just be there. And he does in that one.
I really liked him in Renfield. That was a movie I was just the gore and the fight scenes in that movie were just really creative and Awkwafina. I'm a fan of hers and she's quite hysterical in that movie too, if you like Awkwafina. So that one really surprised me.
Talking about the bottle of water?
No, that's that's her name, Awkwafina. She was in also, which one was it?
Isn't she Asian?
Yes,
Yeah.
and she was in
That's how she got her
Shang-
name. Like when her parents got
Shang-
over here, they bought a bottle of Aquafina water and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's
She
in,
was in-
Jumanji Part 2. I don't know if she's in the first one. I know she's in the second one. for
No,
sure.
she's in Shang-Chi too. That
Oh.
one she's all over because she's Simu Liu's best friend in the movie.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
What?
It was
You're
good.
on timeout again, Jamie. Nathan said, anyone seen the one?
More times.
Anyone seen the one where he gets the bomb strapped to his balls?
Who does?
Can't remember the name. Oh, it's a movie. Anyone seen the one where the guy gets the bomb strapped? I'm guessing it's a guy gets the bomb strapped to his balls.
Well, it falls. So
Can't remember the name. I don't know if I've seen that one.
I don't think I've seen it either. But
This guy Martin said
Martin!
2 timeouts.
didn't I
Right,
marry
Mark?
one?
Martin joined us too. This is like couples day.
This.
Electra's saying something.
down in the
Joe's
basement.
wife saying
Come up
something.
here.
Martin's saying something.
And here I am by myself. I'm happy with this.
I saw your hand talk.
Stay away.
Nick Cage has a bomb strapped to his balls.
What you're looking for.
Huh.
All right. I am about to mess up my Google.
You
algorithm.
better.
I'm going to look this up.
Better you than me.
Nick Cage bomb
On balls.
strapped to balls. And it
Nicolas Cage has bombs strapped to his crotch in Bonkers action trailer Prisoners of the Ghostland.
oh, and look at that. Our favorite viewer, Electra, just said Prisoners of Ghostland.
Okay,
Right.
that came out last year. Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Where's she
There we
been
go,
all my
Nathan.
life, guys? Where's she been all my life?
Dude, this is almost a little scary, really, because one Pondo was, here. Now we got 2 Pondos.
Now we got
Two
two.
condos.
This girl says shit that shocks me, so you can understand that.
No.
Yeah,
Whatever. I'm a good girl.
yeah.
Are there movies you guys are anticipating for 2024? I know for me, it's kind of spooky, not really horror, but I'm really looking forward to Beetlejuice Part 2.
I want to see Godzilla versus Kong.
Of course
Part
you do.
2. Of course I do.
I did until I saw the last trailer.
Oh.
I'm still going to watch it,
Yeah.
but I don't have the excitement anymore since the very end of that trailer has the 2 of them running towards the screen like a buddy cop movie.
Uh,
And it's like, oh, don't do that.
yeah, I stayed away from the trailer that way. It didn't spoil me.
But what's
Joe-
really cool is I got to meet the fella that played King Kong.
Oh.
My buddy Jeremy had a show in Windsor called the Northern National, and it was all Japan show. Like they had the original Astro Boy voice there. What's his name? Nakamura-san. The guy in the original Godzilla suit.
Oh, I met him 2 weeks before he died. It's like he waited on me.
Oh wow. His daughter was there, the one who helped him create Toho.
She helps him write his name.
Oh.
So I got to meet her there.
Passed away though now?
Sorry.
He passed away though now?
Oh yeah, Godzilla was 1954. So, and he was in the suit. But Alan Henry is the guy who plays King Kong, is the motion capture.
Oh.
And it was cool because he was there, and I wish I could remember the gentleman's name. He was the motion capture for Godzilla in the Matthew Broderick film.
Oh.
So they got a really cool picture of them acting out the characters on stage, and they took a picture of it.
Cool.
So Nathan says, fuck yeah, Beetlejuice 2. Martin's back. No one is waiting to watch Madam Web. I hear it's
Shut up,
scary.
Martin.
Bad.
Martin, you're drunk. Go home.
I mean, it's like the Spider-Man movie nobody asked for.
Literally, he's right. Everybody is waiting to watch it later.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yes, I was going to mention Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Yes.
Yes.
There's
I'm
no
anxious to see that.
there's no Egon in there, so Jamie can stay
Shut
dry.
There was the ghost in Afterlife. He didn't say anything, but he was the ghost. He helped.
He did.
Yeah.
He played chess with his niece or whatever she was.
His granddaughter. Jesus, did you not?
Whatever. I saw it.
I cry every time I watch Ghostbusters Afterlife. I just can't help it. It's just so good. So I can't even imagine what Frozen Empire is going to be like.
I cry every time I'm gonna watch Skinamarink. I'm like, oh, I can't believe
not again. I thought we'd be better this time.
I just typed in horror movies 2024, and this list came up with 35 films coming out this year. I'm going to fly through them real quick.
Sure.
First one is Lisa Frankenstein, which I don't know if I consider a horror.
Yeah, I'm not. The trailer just gave me enough glass. That's right. That's right. Speaking of Trailer Park Boys, we got our own Bubbles.
I'm not Bubbles.
She's Bubbles.
Beautiful segue.
Anyway, I'm not into this Lisa Frankenstein shit.
I want to see it for one reason. Zelda Williams is the director.
Robin Williams' daughter. Yeah,
Yes.
she's the director.
So
musical,
I want to check it out for that reason.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh.
And
it's written by Diablo Cody, who wrote Juno and Jennifer's Body.
All right, movie number 2.
Number 2 is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
You know, I had a terrible time watching the first one.
I didn't cry.
Not that it was so terribly bad, but the fight scenes were so dark. It was hard to even see what was going on in half of it. So maybe they fixed it this time. Who knows?
33. This one's going to be the touchy one because, well, Mickey just became public domain, right? Nathan said he's looking forward to number 2. This is Mickey's Mousetrap. Comes out March 1st. So this will be the first one to test what the mouse does in court over Mickey Mouse.
I think they're going to get pissed.
Yeah.
Then 32 is Imaginary. And this one I did want to see because when I was watching the trailer, I thought it was another movie. There's one called If coming out with Ryan Reynolds and John Krasinski. Like John Krasinski's the director. This one is called Imaginary, who they're seeing imaginary friends, but they're not friendly.
Oh.
Yes.
They never are.
Right. Then there's one coming out, The First Omen.
Oh, yeah, I'll go watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
the Omen franchise.
Okay.
I was fan of the other ones, so I'll go watch it.
I've seen all the other ones, yeah.
Then they have Radio Silence Monster Thriller.
Huh.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Martin said Moana 2. That looks scary.
That man loves Moana. He will watch Moana all day long. He knows all the songs.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting on Encanto too.
I liked Encanto.
Me too.
He knows that.
I was like, I don't want to go with my granddaughter, and halfway through, I'm like singing the songs and.
Dude, literally, when I saw the first teaser trailer, I thought it was the live action Moana. It's like, no, but it was Moana 2. So I'm kind of curious too, because one was fun. They have one called out Horoscope.
Never heard
I've never heard of that one. It's got Ned from Spider-Man movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then 28 is. What's that?
I said, I've seen those.
The Spider-Man movies?
I only saw the Tobey Maguire ones because then they kept making more and more, and I was like, I can't.
There's one called The Watchers from M. Night Shyamalan's daughter.
Oh.
That's her directorial debut.
Okay.
Now there was other movies called The Watchers 1 and 2. I don't know if you guys saw those. They were like the dude from the Beastmaster was in one of them, and
I remember those.
Remember Beastmaster?
I do remember Beastmaster and Krull.
Yeah.
They had that cool knife.
Yeah.
When we first got TBS, Beastmaster was like on that and Bloodsport. They just kept playing Beastmaster and Bloodsport all the time.
That's what HBO used to stand for. Hey, Beastman's on. Because that played weekly, season after season. God damn, that HBO couldn't leave that Beastmaster alone.
That was their go-to.
That's right.
Let me see. A Quiet Place Day One.
Oh
I want
wow.
to see that.
2028.
I liked the other ones.
Is what's her name? Is I can't remember her name.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's in this one.
She
Yeah,
went.
she is.
She would.
She
She should
is?
be.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
So is John
She could.
Krasinski. Because this is this is talking about when the aliens landed. This is day
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So, and another one called Trap.
Hmm.
M. Night Shyamalan. So him and his daughter both have movies coming out this year.
It's got that guy from Star Wars in it. It's a trap.
Admiral Akbar. It's
Yeah.
a trap.
It just shows up.
Crap.
And then there's one called Speak No Evil.
Oh, okay. I wanted to talk about this one because
Go ahead.
this is a remake. This
Yep.
movie came out in 2022, and it's a foreign movie. It got horror fans really upset. It's a really twisted. You think we're three polite Canadians? There's a couple in this movie who are so polite and keep getting talked into things by another couple they barely know. And then at the end, it just goes off the rails. I really recommend people see. I don't know what the remake's going to be like, but the original, seek it out. It's so good. And I just hope the remake lives up to it because they're doing a US English remake. But it is it's bizarre. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. And I really liked it. So
James McAvoy's in it.
yes. Yeah.
That guy is the most underrated actor ever.
Dude.
I liked him in the Split movie.
Yeah,
Like,
why he didn't get any nominations for
No.
Split? Because he went from and he rocked the house when he was doing that little dance. And
yeah.
Oh man.
He's amazing.
Now this one I'm looking forward to. August 16th, Alien Romulus comes out.
oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, what's the premise of this one? Because I
Let
didn't.
me
I,
see
okay.
here.
No Danny McBride this time.
Oh, okay.
Plot details have not been confirmed
Oh.
yet, but Disney and 20th Century have an August 16th theatrical release planned.
Like,
so
is it
far.
going to be a prequel? Is this a new one? Like new
Definitely
edition?
maybe. Definitely maybe.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
never tell you though. Remember Prometheus? We thought it was going to be a prequel, and it became the new thing. It was.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a prequel.
No, you don't remember? They went to where the first movie.
No, I haven't seen it. I just heard it was a prequel because somebody.
Oh.
I was looking up what order to watch the Alien movies, and they said to watch that one first. So unless the person who made the list was full of crap.
Well, September 6th, you can watch Beetlejuice 2.
Yay!
October 18th, Smile 2 comes out.
Oh wow!
I liked Smile. Yeah,
I did too.
Yeah.
Did you know that the first chick who took the plate and cut her throat was Kevin Bacon's daughter?
She's the main character.
No.
Oh, I thought she was
the first one that broke the plate and cut her own throat. She was Kevin Bacon's daughter.
Okay, and Kira Sedgwick. Yeah. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, because she's big in Stranger Things too.
I guess
I
there would
literally
be a second one.
Oh wait, no, that was Ethan Hawke's daughter. Never mind.
Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman's daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya. Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
October 25th, the best horror Christmas movie comes out, Terrifier 3.
Hell yeah.
I like that. I really like that they're making a switch to Christmas. I think it's going to be interesting.
And this one is going to be interesting because I have the 1922 black and white film for this, Nosferatu. And I love it. And they're remaking it with Lily Rose Depp.
Right.
So I'm interested.
Yeah. I've seen the original, and I saw the one with Klaus Kinski.
Yeah.
It's called Nosferatu the Vampire or something. It's a little bit different title. And then, so yeah, this should be interesting.
Yeah. Nathan says, I've lost audio. Turn it up.
Turn your power on.
We'll talk real loud.
Yes. I was going to say, I tell him how to fix it, but he won't hear me anyway, right?
Right.
Let me see. Adrift comes out sometime in 2024. It says to be determined. It's with Jared Leto.
Oh.
Apparently, it's been in development for years. Described as a supernatural ghost. Oh, never mind, Pondo. You won't like this. Supernatural
it.
ghost story set aboard a ship.
I'm intrigued.
You might like it. I don't know, depending. Then there's one called Acadian with Nick Cage.
Well, he's got no
stars
shame
Cage
for
as a father of two sons in a post-apocalyptic setting where they must fight for their survival once a threat emerges.
That dude's got to be out of debt here pretty soon. Jesus, he makes
right.
He makes movies every week.
Well, he had to for a while because he would buy stupid things like dinosaur bones.
Talking about.
Then the museum was like, "No, you can't have those. We need to have those back."
Then again, no. And he said, "And it's back."
Of course.
Oh, but Lecter just got in there. Rest in pieces audio. I hear you. Oh, pretty people just fine. Okay, there's another one coming out. Again, there's no date yet, but it's called Baghead. The 2024 horror movie Baghead follows a man named Kevin who encounters a shape-shifting witch known as Baghead who can give him the answers he seeks.
Man,
I've dated a bag over her head.
Yeah, I've dated some bitches I wish was a baghead.
Oh, Rochelle, close your ears for a second because no date's been given, but the Crow reboot is supposed to come out this year.
I don't know how I didn't know they were doing that, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Was Jason Momoa the Crow?
Bill Skarsgård.
Oh, well, but Bill's really talented. Oh, I'm torn. He played It in the most recent It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
Well, Barbarian. He did a great.
Yeah.
He did a great. You thought it was one way, and then Big Lou. Big Lou in the house.
Oh, and there's Nathan. Either me or my phone was having a stroke. We'll wish for the phone. Okay. Yeah. That's the kind of people we are.
Better option.
There is. Oh, what does it say here? Why fuck with what's not broken? Again, right. Agreed.
Yeah.
Let me see. There is another movie with Mads Mikkelsen coming out called Dust Bunny.
What is it?
Dust Bunny. That should be ready to release sometimes. It follows a young girl.
I watch him clean a house if that's what it's about. I don't.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Follows a young girl who asks her neighbor to help her kill a monster under her bed after she thinks it has eaten her family.
Oh.
That could be. Oh,
well, Mads is not one to be messed with. He was Hannibal in the TV series for 3 seasons, so I'm sure he could handle it.
Sigourney Weaver's in it too.
Wow.
Oh, who says I smell toast? Better watch out, Nathan. It looks like they're doing a remake of Faces of Death too.
Wow. You know what? If they did that and not, there's a website that shows which one of those were real and which one of those were fake.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's a website. Like, tell me your favorite one on Faces of Death, and I'll tell you if it was real or not.
Isn't there one with a monkey?
The monkey was fake.
Good.
Anybody else?
The alligator
was totally fake. Totally fake.
We're all naming the animal ones.
I don't remember them individually.
I love our priorities.
Well, this one, it says the story follows a woman who discovers violent videos that recreate death scenes from movies online.
Oh, so it's not like the documentary Faces of Death.
No. Okay, this is going to be a film. It's kind of like Blair Witch 2, where it made it more Hollywood.
I gotcha.
None of us like Blair Witch 2, I'm assuming. It was terrible.
Oh, no, that was called Hereditary. There's one called Heretic coming out in 2024.
Fuck that Hereditary. Somebody asked me the other day if I could say something good about Hereditary, and I said, "Yeah, I can say something good about Hereditary. It's better than Skidamarink."
Yay!
That's positive.
That is, and that's progress.
That's right, Nathan. No, Faces of Death is not a found footage thing.
Yeah, I'm not even as interested in that.
Yeah. Heretic is reportedly about 2 religious women who become the focus of a strange man's game. Okay, could be interesting. Also coming out, this is number 12, is Immaculate. It's a reunion between her and okay, what's it about? Follows Sweeney's character Cecilia, a devout Christian at an Italian convent who learns that there are dark secrets hidden there.
Like Sydney Sweeney?
Sydney Sweeney, yes.
Yeah.
Who says Blair Witch was a waste of everyone's time.
I like the first Blair Witch.
Yeah, not back in the day. Back in the day, it was cool, but
It's
now
one of those one-time watches, though. Like literally, you get the best bang when you're watching it fresh. But
a lot of people thought the first one was real, though.
Yes, because that's kind of how they advertised it. They had a website and everything, and they didn't really talk about that it was. And found footage was around, but this just kind of took found
blew
footage.
it up.
Yeah.
Feel to it.
Okay, number 11 to be determined. Again, no release date yet. Is Longlegs, another Nicolas Cage horror movie.
Needs money.
Mika Monroe. Sorry.
He needs money.
Right?
Mika
Monroe plays an FBI agent, Lee Parker, as she attempts to crack the case on an unsolved mystery serial killer case she has a special connection to. Nicolas Cage plays the elusive serial killer.
Of course he does.
Interesting. Oh, here we go, Pondo. Number 10, Maxine is due out this year.
Hell yeah. Jamie hated them, but I thought they were great.
I did watch them and I wanted to love them, but no, I didn't like, what was it? It was Pearl, and what was the other one?
Triple X.
Triple X, yeah.
No, not Triple X,
Yeah.
just X.
Yeah.
X.
I didn't like either of them. So I probably will watch Maxine, but I'm not going to go to the theater.
Then
I wasn't that big on Pearl because that's a Rob movie.
story.
Yeah.
Rob likes crap, apparently.
Right? We get to see Halle Berry this year.
Oh.
She headlines a movie about a family who has been tormented by an evil spirit for years as their lives become more dangerous when one of the kids questions if the evil is real. It's called Never Let Go. It's from Lionsgate. They haven't officially released an announced a release date.
Yeah.
Number 8 is called The One. The movie, let me see, follows her character Taylor as she becomes a contestant on a reality TV dating show to find love. Taylor's experience takes a turn as she gets down to the final 3 and becomes terrified of not finding love.
Huh.
Interesting. Oh, let me see here. Nathan said, has anyone seen the Nick Cage movie where he's in everyone's dreams?
Yeah.
It was bloody great. What was that called? I can't remember what that was called.
I don't remember either.
Okay. Apparently none of us can remember.
I never saw
Moment of silence for that film.
That should tell you something. We can't remember
Right?
the name. That should tell you something.
Number 7, Return to Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, I saw they were doing that one. I saw the first Silent Hill. I haven't seen all the other ones.
This follows James Sunderland returning to the town in search of his lost love after receiving a mysterious letter. Interesting. Oh my God, they're doing a remake of Salem's Lot.
Oh yeah?
Isn't there 2 versions of that already? Like
there's the
original
Return to
and
Salem.
one with
Return
Rob
to
Lowe.
Salem's Lot.
Yeah, with Rob Lowe's in it. Nobody saw it.
Yep.
Then there's one called
13-year-old girl saw it.
Yeah.
13-year-old
I never saw this.
girl watched it. Yeah.
I did see it. I saw the first one, the first Salem's Lot.
This one is about a woman looking for her long-lost sister and discovers a childhood imaginary demon is real. It's called Shelby Oaks. And it is a directorial debut for YouTube movie critic Chris Stuckman.
I don't know who that is.
Because nothing makes a great director like a movie critic on YouTube. I always wanted a Silent Hill too. This is almost it, right? And late to the game, Dream Scenario was the Nick Cage movie. Oh, there it is.
I never saw that one.
Thank you, Electra. Yeah, that's the one where he's in everybody's dream. Yeah. I did see the trailers and I wanted to watch it, and then I forgot it existed. Oh, that's right too. The Strangers trilogy.
Oh yeah, I liked
That's
1 and
right.
2.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what they're going to do with it.
I watched the first one and really liked it. I couldn't get into the second one.
Why?
I tried watching it and I just got bored, so I turned it off.
I want a good Silent Hill movie and a Parasite Eve movie remake.
Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve. Why do I know that name?
You've intrigued Joe.
It's a video game, but
It's a video game. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's okay. That's where I've heard it. Then there's a new Insidious movie coming out called Thread: An Insidious Tale.
I'd watch that.
that movie turns women into men.
What?
Well, this one says the movie is a spin-off from the main Insidious franchise that tells an entirely separate story following characters played by...
Never mind. I was thinking of Inception. Inception makes women into men.
That doesn't happen in Insidious at all.
Yeah, Inception. Inception turns women into men.
Inception?
Yeah, isn't that with the Ellen Page girl? Isn't she
Oh,
in there?
okay. Yeah, now I know.
No.
What?
Happy
What?
joke.
Well, this one's going to have Mandy Moore as the main character. They play a husband and wife who use a spell to travel back in time to prevent their daughter's death, which has worse consequences than imagined. Interesting.
It's kind of like
I don't know.
Butterfly effect.
Oh, Pedro Pascal. Here we go. He's got one coming out called Weapons. The movie is currently titled Weapons and is meant to star Pedro Pascal while filming The Mandalorian, blah, 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 blah. Building on the success,
he's so good.
teaming up with Zach Krager for what could be one of 2024's best horror movies. Building on the success of Barbarian, Krager's next movie is an original horror epic that has drawn comparisons to Magnolia. And it tells me nothing about what it's about.
No, that's not really praise.
Yeah, I wasn't big on Magnolia.
Yeah, and me neither.
Damn art film shit.
It was.
Oh, and here we go. Who here has seen the 1986 movie Witchboard?
I have.
Of course I
Connie
have.
Katane.
What's the white? Yeah, that girl.
Connie Katane was in it. From the video.
Another exciting entry lies with Witchboard, a reimagining of the classic 86 horror movie. The story is about a woman named Emily and how her connection to an ancient coven of witches puts her life in danger through the discovery of a pendulum board.
Is that going straight to Blu-ray or is that going to be in a movie theater?
Straight to digital. I'm thinking I think theaters.
The others went straight to video all the way through.
And that's number one. So that's the big ones coming out this year.
Okay. Did you know when Connie Katane made Witchboard, she was dating O.J. Simpson at the time?
Wow. Lucky she made it.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I still remember her for the new WKRP.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Was there such a thing?
Yeah. I think it's 1 or 2 seasons. It didn't last very long.
She was also the original host with Dave Coulier on America's Funniest People.
Did you hear 13 Ghosts is getting a TV series?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read that. They're gonna go through all the ghosts.
Cool.
Didn't they do that already?
They did that on Scooby-Doo, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
You wouldn't
here's
know
the
that.
question.
You wouldn't know
Here's a
that.
good question to end the episode because we've gone way over. A24 or Blumhouse? Who makes the best horror movies? See, originally I would have said Blumhouse, but A24 has been coming out with some killers.
But they've also made some fucking turds as well.
They made Hereditary.
They made Hereditary. They made Men.
That was good.
Yeah. Okay, tell me what it was about.
It's about this.
Why is some chick having human men babies and then the last one's black?
She is going through the process of grief because her boyfriend in the beginning that
I've been pretty sad in my life, but I never shot anybody out of my ass.
It's Well, and we're all grateful. But it's a movie about grief. It's quite a way of exploring grief, but it's a metaphor for grief.
That's the dumbest shit
He goes
ever.
through a big trauma in the beginning. I don't want to ruin it for people, but
I'll ruin it. I'll ruin it. It's the dumbest shit ever.
A24 also did Midsummer, which I really liked.
I did like Midsummer. I liked Midsummer.
Yeah.
You know what? What's the one that I hated Hereditary, so I didn't know if I wanted to go see Midsummer. But I like Florence Pugh, so I did watch it. And all the way through the movie, I'm thinking to myself, do I like this or do I not like it? And then later on, I was replaying scenes in my head, and I'm like, oh, I guess I do like it.
She's brilliant in that movie. She's so good. Yeah.
And the difference about Midsummer is Hereditary gave you little clues about what was going on, which is stupid. Why don't you just be like Police Academy, be a movie and let everybody know what's going on? But Midsummer gave you better clues all the way through, which was a lot better. Yeah. Fuck Hereditary, by the way.
But Blumhouse did Malignant. They were behind Malignant.
I don't think that was a.
I think it was
Blumhouse.
I think it was. Yeah.
Well, then definitely Blumhouse does way better than A24.
Oh,
I'm still partial to Blumhouse. A good friend of mine actually did a production with Blumhouse. It was the first live horror movie.
Oh.
And he got to Orson Welles' The World. I thought was amazing.
Black Phone, Blumhouse. Freaky, Blumhouse. Halloween Kills, not Halloween Ends. Halloween Kills, Blumhouse. Halloween Ends might as well have just been an A24 movie.
Malignant is not Blumhouse. The reason I thought it was is because James Wan, who's directed some Blumhouse films, directed it, but it's not Blumhouse. So I misspoke.
All right, we got 3 minutes, y'all. So it's 2024, and yes, COVID, we found out, might have been fake, might not have. I mean, a lot of people has been affected by COVID. I'm not sure we all had to wear masks that we could smell farts through. But what I'm saying is you got a lot of friends out there. Check on your friends, check on your family. Make sure they know that they're appreciated. That way, could mean somebody's life someday just to know, hey, somebody out there cares.
Yeah.
And then we will shit it over to Rob. Shoot it right over to Rob.
Well, I'll throw this up there. I think Blumhouse is better at horror stories, but A24 brings the gore.
Yeah.
I will take the horror stories over that art show gore bullshit.
Perfect. Pondo, Jamie, Joe, welcome back. Yes.
That's right.
Good to be back.
Let's not wait so long. Let's not wait so long.
Well, quit going to Japan.
No, look, I got this cock microphone now. I got to use this damn thing.
No.
Right? And on that
All right, guys. That's it.
See ya.
See ya.